So we're going to be switching the conversation now. We have a special guest in the house who has defied the odds, speaking of unemployment and looking for jobs, by taking control of his narrative and becoming slowly a superstar in the Nigerian music industry. Emeka the Stallion.
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
I'm calm, man. I'm calm.
Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. How are you doing? What's going on with you? How's life been with you? I mean, we see you very busy on social media, very noisy, I have to say. How's the lockdown treated you on your music and your just life generally?
I think lockdown kind of brought out the style, the creative genius inside me. You know, just being at home, not doing anything, just made me realize how much power social media has and how talented I am at creating and dominating social media. So,
well, we'll come back to that. But how did this music thing become a thing for you? I remember seeing a video of you going back to the home where you grew up and where you live now, and it was a great video to just see that your growth, was quite inspiring. At what point in your life did you realize, okay, music is probably going to be it? Was it always there? Did it happen along the way?
Man, it happened along the way. It was just a challenge. It wasn't like natural the way like a lot of people say their stories. I heard my cousin heard a 14-year-old on radio. His name was Lil H. And because I used to you have Nigerian rappers at that time. Nigerian rappers don't know how to rap. So,
how old were you then?
Yeah, I was like maybe 14 or something. So she was like, look at this 14-year-old boy is doing this. What can you do? All you do is insult Nigerian rappers. And I was like, this thing is not that hard. I'll go upstairs and I'll rap now. And I went upstairs, wrote my first rap, and I came down. And it was so much fun to rap it. So I just kept
up until
on
then,
doing
you had no passion for music? You had never rapped before?
At all. I never, if you told me a day before that I would become a rapper.
It's such a funny story. Really?
Yeah.
So you did that and then...
I enjoyed it, so I just kept on writing and writing and writing. And before I knew it, I was thinking about going to the studio to put down some of my raps. And, my first song won me one competition that Third Rapman hosted. Mode 9 was one of the judges. And these are OGs in hip-hop.
But you said they could not rap.
No, as at that time, I was way before I was criticizing Nigerian rap a lot, but I still knew that, okay, there were one or two guys that were fire, right? So the fact that those guys thought I was fire too made me feel like, okay, I can actually pursue this thing. It's different when your family says maybe your cousin says you're fire or your friend. Those ones are probably just telling you because they don't want to break your heart, you feel me? So, yeah, that was what happened.
So how did Chocolate City happen?
So AQ had been telling MI about me for the longest because, that I'm the next guy in the hip-hop thing, right? So one day I met MI, funny enough, at a Vector event,
You were already kind of in industry at this time, or you're trying to still get
I was, Vector kind of was supporting me, I was, I think, second or third in his King Kong competition. Okay. And then it was the Hennessy VS class thing. That one I won, right? So I had those links to Vector, right? So I was always going around trying to just connect with people through him. And then I met MI there, and MI was like, bro, you are fire, I'm a big fan. Let's link at the office. Let's talk about a deal. And that's how it happened.
Nice. So you have a very interesting strategy. Like we were talking about social media and how you sort of promote yourself and promote your music, talking about you're the best, everybody else looks like me, once in a while you put out videos just to... And people get confused sometimes. Is this just bands? And sometimes it comes across like you're being serious about how you feel about yourself and other artists. What informs, that strategy?
For me, it's just me being my crazy self. Like if you knew me personally, I say a lot of outlandish stuff. You feel me? So it's like I now decided to still say it on a larger scale. You feel me? Like a lot of my madness that's hidden, now everybody can see it in the open. So when I say those things, it's literally what I would say in the back. You feel me? So it's not like everybody knows that there's no malice in whenever I say stuff. Like everybody.
Yeah, but you can brag without malice.
Yeah, do you get? So like even yesterday I made a video talking to Bona, about my album. And, because everybody already knows my energy, everybody found it interesting. And Bona even posted my album, You get, so like the energy that I radiate is happy energy. So even when I'm saying something, everybody knows it's cruise. It's not like I hate anybody or I'm trying to fight anybody. So.
But you think you're the best rapper in Nigeria?
Right now, I am. I think it's like back then it was a thing of me saying it, but right now, judging how my album is doing right now, I don't think there's any rapper right now that's dominating the charts like that. It's crazy.
Better than Vector and MI?
Vector and MI, they are OGs. They are like, they've taken over the game in the past, you feel me? But now is my time, you feel me? I'm the guy right now.
Are you the best artist in Nigeria right now?
I won't say best artist.
Why not?
There's a lot of artists, like that pool is very like wide, I can talk in the rap side because, I think based on like what I see right now, I'm dominating that. But like in the artist front, there's Wiz, there's Burna, there's David, all these guys, there's Chike, there's like Simi. Like if we start mentioning names, we'll sleep here.
Okay, let's talk about your generation.
Yeah, even my generation, there's Omale, there's Rema, there's Joe Boy.
Are you saying they're better than you? That's what I want to know.
To be honest, personally, like Rema, I'm such a fan of Rema that I put him ahead of me every time. Like, whenever I hear Rema, it's like, this guy is just on an unbelievable level with the music. So, yeah Rema.
Fair enough. So what do you think of the industry, though, the Nigerian music industry? Because like you said, you got into it sort of almost believing that they were not doing that well. Now you're in it. You understand how tough it is to break in and stay relevant.
Stay relevant.
And, get people to listen to your music. What do you think of the industry, where we are now, and where we're going?
I think we're in the best time. This is the best time the music industry has ever been because now the world can see like genuine talent. Like there's no... nobody's forcing anybody to make a certain kind of music anymore. Back in the day, they'll tell you, oh, this is the sound now. Everybody has to start making this particular sound. And remember when it was pom-pom and everybody was like, pom-pom down in the rain, go and make this. When it's Kelewu or when it's Shoki, that's the only thing that's popping in that moment. But now, even Amapiano came and was going crazy, but it didn't stop other songs to still be popping at the same time. So I think that already makes us look like, it makes it like there's so much talent that can come out at any time, that's different. So I think that's the best place we've been, you know. We can export our music and, people abroad will not feel like we're just people with that do only one thing. Yeah.
Do you think there's still a place for rap, though? Because Afro beats seems to be the one that seems to be, flying out of the country. The international market is, loving it. Even the Nigerian market loves Afrobeats. Rap in Nigeria, people have said, is dying because it doesn't make as much money. One, do you see a future for rap? Do you think it's sustainable for you to make enough money from?
So right now, everything is a gradual process, I feel like right now, R&B in Nigeria is growing, right? Same way, like right now, me and Superboy Check, right? Both of us have hip-hop songs in the top 10 charts right now. Even though it's just 2 hip-hop songs out of 10, that's a start, you feel me? We didn't have that before. Now we have 2. Maybe somebody else drops, and we have 3. I don't think Lekon has a song in the top 10, so that's 3, you feel me? It's a gradual process. We can't wake up and do it in one day. But now, with us being in top 10, I'm inspiring somebody else to feel like, oh, I can rap, I can make a hip-hop song and get in the top 10. You feel me? So I think there's like bright future for hip-hop. Whatever we're seeing now is just like pointers and, signs that,
I was reading up on you and I saw a story. I remember seeing those tweets a couple of years ago and that you put out with regards to your dad. And how things are with you. I think, he was saying he wasn't there for you growing up and all of that, and he was trying to reach out. And you weren't particularly excited about, the way he approached you. How are things with you now?
We settled. Okay. Like when I made that post, it went viral so much that, like, I feel like it sent shockwaves around the whole family and everybody. So we had to, like, called, he apologized, tried to explain the reasons why he wasn't there at the time. These are things that all my life I'd never heard, you feel me? It was just, all I knew was, where is my dad? I wasn't seeing him. You feel me? So it was just kind of like weird situation, him coming to me and, you know, demanding for something at that time. I felt like you are not in a position to demand anything from me right now, right? So we kind of patched things up, and now we are cool. We're talking regularly.
So do you regret doing that, or do you think it was necessary because it
like
led to this?
If that didn't happen, we won't be where we are right now. So I think that was necessary.
Yeah. Were you always funny though? Did that come
become funny one day?
Did that just so it was always there and you just sort of infused? Because honestly, the way you promote your music is really hilarious, and you have to sort of pay attention. So you've always been a funny guy.
Yeah, I've always been a funny guy. I've always been like, so. Back then, you know, I'm not the finest guy. You know, I don't get beers like you. I don't rip like you. You feel me? But people always liked me because it was fun to be around me. Yeah. You know, I make you laugh and do all these things. So like, that has always been my gift. You know, that has always been what had brought people around me.
Yeah. Let's talk about BBC. Yeah. And I know you have a tattoo of it. So what inspired that?
I don't know if I can say that on air.
I don't think you can.
But it's just.
Are you proud of the record?
Yeah, amazing. You know, having Tiwa Savage jumping on it too was just crazy. That started my year out. You know, it made people feel like, okay, this year this boy is not playing. He's ready.
Are we getting a video?
Yeah, we're working on it. You know, she took some time off, so we don't want to pressure her. When she's fully ready, we'll shoot.
Congratulations on the new album.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Just tell us about it and why people must listen to it.
So my album is titled Sex Over Love, and it's me just preaching against what like society considers the norm. You know,
basically
like,
being a rebel.
Yeah, I'm basically being a rebel, and I feel like there are people out there that will relate to what I'm saying. You feel me? I feel like love these days comes with too much pressure.
Love
too
is
much.
A good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but I feel like it should be undiluted. Like, I should be able to love you, my friends, my family, everybody, like, equally. Like, I should be able to be there for everybody at the same time. But relationships are like, once you enter, somebody says, I'm now your priority, automatically.
Everybody
so,
else
do you understand? Your family is second. Everybody is second to you. And I'm like, where did you come from? You feel me? Like, you were not there all this while. All of a sudden, you are my priority. And also, you know, like, I feel like it also comes with that sense of entitlement. Somebody you're in a relationship with feels like, oh, now it's exclusivity, right? Even if you are not like cheating or doing some other stuff, right? Maybe if you are calling somebody else too much, it becomes a problem. People that were there before, so I feel like the whole concept of the way the society portrays love, I don't like it. It's not something that I can do, and I can't give it to somebody else.
So it's safe to say you're not in a relationship?
No. If you come into my life right now, you cannot outrank the people that are already there. Wow. That's facts.
Do you think that mindset is going to change?
Nope.
You think it's always going to be that way?
Yeah. Because,
so relationships and marriage is not going to be for you?
No, I can get married, but it will be like, first, everybody has to know that I cannot be exclusive. Monogamy for me is unrealistic. Yeah. I cannot be exclusive.
So even if you're married, you'll be a polygamous man?
Yes, I'll be a polygamous man. And the truth is, I don't lie about it. I'm not going to pretend to a girl and say, you are the only one I care for. No. I will tell you right off the bat. Thank God my album is Sex Over Love. It's clear. Everybody now knows this is this guy's message. So if any female is anywhere in my life, you already know how I roll.
So how many women do you plan on marrying?
Solomon levels.
Have you met anybody who is interested in your polygamous?
Funny enough, no, not yet. So every time I tell them, they try to fix me. They think it's something.
They think it's a phase.
Yeah, they think it's a phase.
And you're sure it's not a phase?
See, one thing I know, I can tell you beyond a shadow of doubt, no matter what, I will cheat. If I try to be, I will cheat. Like that's.
So let's not just go there.
Every guy I know is cheating. Every guy. Like, so I feel like trying to say you can be loyal, like I feel like monogamy was introduced like back in the day, you know, you only had like maybe 10 hot babes you see in your whole life. Now you see 100 on IG.
So you can't cope.
I can't cope.
This conversation has completely gone left. Please. Blaqbonez Sex Over Love is out. Please go stream the album. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Bro.
And thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Bro.
We'll take a break now and be right back. Please don't go away.